All right, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you guys ready to learn today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, today we're going to learn about shapes. Okay? We're going to learn about 4 different shapes. We're going to learn about a square, a rectangle, a triangle, and a circle. Okay? So, can anybody tell me what shape this is?
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay, can anybody tell me what this shape is?
A square with
Square. Okay, what about this one?
circle.
Circle. Okay, and what about
A rectangle.
this one?
A rectangle.
Rectangle, that's right. So these are 4 different shapes that we're going to go over and we're going to learn about today. What do you think a circle looks like?
A doorknob.
Doorknob or ball maybe?
Or like a penny.
A penny, that's a good example. What about a square? What do you think of when you think of a square?
Window frame.
Window frame,
TV.
a TV, maybe a box.
A box.
Okay. What about a triangle? What looks like a triangle?
Like a tree or pyramid.
A tree or a pyramid?
Or a cookie.
A cookie. Cookies could look like triangles. Okay.
What?
What about a rectangle?
It could look like a piece of big wood.
A piece of wood.
A piece of brick.
A piece of bread. That's a good example. Maybe a door.
A cookie.
A cookie. Cookies can be rectangles too. Those are all good examples of the 4 different shapes we're going to learn about today. What we're going to do is going to go a little bit more into detail, and we're going to learn about each shape, okay? We're going to learn about how many sides each shape has and how many corners each shape has, okay? So we're going to start off with a triangle. So let me get a triangle up here for you guys. I'm going to draw a fairly big one, as big as I can draw. Okay? So we're going to go over how many sides does a triangle have. So let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3. So a triangle has 3 sides. Okay? So 3 sides.
If you count the point and the side, then you get 8.
6. Okay? How many corners do we have?
3.
3 corners. So we got 3 sides and 3 corners to a triangle. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that kind of matches 3 sides and 3 corners. Okay? So that's what shape?
Equal.
What shape is that again?
Triangle.
Triangle. How many sides does it have?
3.
How many corners does it have?
3.
Awesome.
What
Okay.
shape will go in about next?
Next we're going to do a square. So let's count them together. How many sides does the square have? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has how many sides? 4 sides.
The corners, you have to count.
And it has how many corners?
1, 2, 3, 4 corners.
So 4 corners. So we see a pattern here. With the triangle we had 4 sides and 4 corners. With the triangle we had 3 sides and 3 corners. Okay, and with the square we have 4 sides and 4 corners. So we're kind of matching here. We got the same amount of corners as we do sides. Okay, now there's one more characteristic about a square. Square has 4 equal sides. If you'll notice, all the sides are equal. They're all the same size. So square has 4 equal sides. Okay? So how many sides does the square have?
4.
How many corners does the square have?
4.
Awesome. Okay? So next we're going to work on the circle. Okay?
The circle has no sides.
Circle has no sides. That's correct.
And
No corners. That's correct. So we've got 0 sides and 0 corners. Okay?
I think the 0 means 0 sides, 0 corners, so it looks like a 0.
That's right. It does look like a 0. A 0 or an O or maybe a ball or a penny like we said earlier.
or down the
So
corner.
0 sides and 0 corners. So again, we're matching right here. We've got 0 and 0. 0 sides and 0 corners. So that's easy to
So
remember.
far, 3 are matching.
So far, 3 are matching. And like Lexi said, a good way to remember this is an O for an O. So 0 sides, 0 corners.
And a square like a T or S,
Okay?
maybe.
Now rectangle. Rectangle is the last shape we're going to work on today. So let me draw your rectangle here.
A rectangle
So we got a
has 4
rectangle.
sides and 4 corners.
Okay, so let's count them together though. Let's count them
Make
together.
sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 sides. 4 sides to a rectangle. So let's count the corners together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4 corners. So again, we're matching with 4 sides and 4 corners. Okay, so we're matching again. Now, the difference with a rectangle is you have 2 sides that are long and 2 sides that are short. So all sides are not going to be equal on a rectangle. Okay?
It looks like a dollar bill.
It looks like a dollar bill. That's a good example. That's a good example. Or maybe a 5 or a 20.
Or 100.
Or 100. Maybe 100.
Or 10.
Okay, so again, what shape is this? What shape is this again?
Rectangle.
How many sides does it have?
4.
How many corners does it have?
4.
Good job, guys.
Everything's 4 that we learned today. Everything that we learned 5 things that are missing.
All right, guys. So, we've got circles, squares, rectangles, and triangles. So we said some examples of a circle was maybe a ball or a penny
Or a door.
okay, or a doorknob. We said some examples of a square today were a box.
It can be. The
What's
circle can.
Circle can be what?
The circle can be a marker list.
Yeah, it could be a marker list. What are some more examples of a square again? We said box. What else did we say?
Lid.
Lid.
Is like a heart the shape.
A heart is a shape. That is a shape, but we're not going to go over that shape today, okay? What about the rectangle? What is it like? We said a brick,
A dollar.
a dollar.
A dollar.
What about the
A
triangle?
door.
A door. Door's a good example of a rectangle. What about a
A
triangle?
piece of wood.
What about a triangle?
A tree.
A tree. That's a good example.
A roof.
A roof. That's a very good
A
example.
hanger.
A hanger.
The circle could be a moon.
Circle could be a moon. Yeah, it could be a full moon. Okay, so we have several different examples of shapes. And you guys see these shapes every day throughout your life. You see these shapes everywhere.
And you learn something new every day.
You do. You learn something new every day.
That's
So when you look outside tomorrow, I want you guys to go outside and I want you to look around and I want you to see these shapes. Point out maybe the tree looks like a triangle. Or maybe the mailbox maybe looks like a rectangle. So look at stuff like that. Notice it as you're walking down the street tomorrow, okay? So we're going to do a quick review. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Make sure you understand what we learned today. So, really quick. Which shape has no straight edges?
a circle.
A circle, that's right. Which shape has 3 corners?
A square. Make a square, but a triangle.
Take your time and think about it. Which shape has 3 corners?
Triangle.
Triangle, that's right, okay? Which shape has 4 sides that are all the same, so they're all equal?
Square. Square.
Square, okay? Which shape has 3 sides and 3 corners?
Triangle.
Triangle, that's correct. Okay, what about which shape has 4 sides that we went over today, but the sides are not all equal? Rectangle, that's right. Okay. And which shape is round?
Circle. Circle.
Circle. Great job, guys. Did a good job today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.